To be honest, I'm still trying to figure out the Lord's voice. Like, I think I hear it, but then it might be my voice. And then the situations that's happening is making me think, like, did I really hear the Lord's voice or was it just me? But I'm not ashamed to say it. Like, yesterday, I felt it in my spirit like I needed to go pick up my daughter on the first day of school. It's her first day of school. I was there to drop her off, there to pick her up. But I didn't think nothing of it because I was like, you know what? My wife is going. My 2-year-old's going. Grandma's going. So that's more than enough support to cheer on or whatever. So I said, when I made it to the food bank yesterday, I was like, if they don't need me, I'll come back home. If there's nothing to pass out, I'll come back home. As soon as I made it there, the lady came up to me and she knocked on the window. She's like, oh, we really need you. It's short of staff. All the kids went back to school, all the volunteers, right? So I was like, okay, I still don't know if I'm staying. So then she comes back and she knocks again and she's like, oh, yeah, you might as well come on in now because it's just the guy who's running it, he's there and he's doing all these pallets by himself. So I was like, all right. So I texted my wife and I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and stay. I believe the Lord is telling me to stay, right? They need me. So now I go and I start serving. As soon as I get in there, it's box after boxes. Andrew, I need you here. Andrew, I need you. Andrew, all day, till I had to sneak out when I left at the end. And when I'm hearing that, I'm truly believing that the Lord need me to stay there. I'm needed here in this situation. But come to find out, it seemed like my daughter needed me more, which I would have that was a choice I was picking to start with, but I ended up getting altered into staying and convinced into staying because I know they really needed me. So yesterday my wife was like, you didn't hear? She said that you better be there to pick me up today. And I was like, my mind sometimes it'd be so far always thinking of executing the mission that I don't hear it. So when she said that, I didn't even hear it. I was like, she said that when we dropped off this morning? She was like, yeah, she said that yesterday. She was like, you better be there to pick me up and thing. Because my wife was saying when she got picked up yesterday, she had this kind of like, and they was saying everything like, how was your day? And trying to spark up. And she's like, not going for it. She was just kind of dry with them. Then I come home from volunteering and she's like, Daddy, guess what? And she telling me all this and telling me all that. And I didn't feel like, first of all, I felt like I should have been there. It's the first day to pick up. Nothing should get in the way. But prior to this, a lot of days leading into my volunteer days has always been interrupted. Last time I didn't go because of the rain and the thunderstorm right before I left. The time before that, I had a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment. Time before that, and it was just like, I'm just going to go today. But apparently I made the wrong decision. I'm hot. I'm trying to cool off. Whew. I was out there spraying some stuff. So today I'm going to be there. Like, I'm blocking off my schedule for that time to go pick up my daughter and make sure because I got to see in person the difference in picking her up and plus I know she needs me and she said it. So if she said it and it came out of her mouth, I have to be there. No excuses. But I just wanted to share this message because a lot of times I hear too a lot, oh, the Lord told me to move here. The Lord said, quit my job. The Lord said, stop what I'm doing and move to a whole nother town with only $2 in my pocket. All kind of stuff. And it's like, sometimes I feel like when I follow the Lord, I'm right. And I believe I'm following him, I'm right. But then too, what keeps me just trying to pick is I quiet down, I let the Lord lead. But then sometimes I get so busy because I'm posting social media, I'm always creating content, stuff like that too. So it could kind of mess with your discernment. But at the same time, it's like, what am I doing it for? Am I doing it in, like when I went to serve at the food bank, I felt like they really needed me. So it wasn't that I was doing it for my selfish gain and, I'm going to show that I'm a good person. I was doing it because I felt like it was a lot of elderly because I work with a lot of elderly, volunteer with a lot of elderly. My wife said, you're not working, it's a volunteer. But I always say work. I don't know why that always come off. But so I work with them and I felt like they really needed me. They needed that young man and they really worked me. Like I thought I was going to sleep till about 10 this morning, but I woke up at 1. I don't know how, but I woke up 1, I went and prayed and all that stuff to get back on the point. And then it was like, I thought, okay, my wife is there, my grandma's there, her sister is there. That's more than enough for the cheering squad, so we could divide and conquer. For my wife and I, we always divide and conquer. She goes this way, I go that way, and we just trying to get it done because most of the time it's always been just us two, raising these kiddos. Yeah, so that's just be my story. I'll be just trying to figure it out. And a lot of times you're not going to really know, but at the same time, when you lead in with this kind of, I'm trying to do it for love, doing it with a loving heart, an obedient heart, and I'm trying to follow you, Lord, you don't know exactly what you hearing from him and what is actually yours. So I just thought I'd share that for someone who may be struggling, having discernment to understand when the Lord is speaking and when the Lord is not speaking. Because, yeah, following Christ is not an easy road, but it's one that every day I try to show up and be obedient as I can and trust that He is saying the right thing. So today, blocking out that schedule and getting it done.